Look what I missed. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's Umbreon Messiah again, and welcome back to Let's Play Link's Awakening. This time we're entering the mysterious forest, and here we're going to find the Tail Key, which will get us into the Tail Cave. Appropriately named, isn't it? Here you'll see the first moblins of the game. They require 2 hits to kill instead of 1. They're not that much of a challenge, though. They kind of just stand there and let me smack the crap out of them. See, here's the first part of backtracking in Link's Awakening. That chest has a secret seashell, but we can't get it until we have the power bracelet, which we won't have until level 2. And up here we have... Is that a raccoon? I think that's a raccoon. As a raccoon, my nose is very sensitive to stuff like dust and powder. Huh. Okay, why did I care? Oh, you're gonna get lost thanks to me. Okay. Right, so I don't believe you. Okay, that sound can't be good. Maybe we should go back? Okay, we really are lost. Holy crap. Yeah, so he won't let you go through there until you, well, do something about him. So we're on a quest to do something about that blasted raccoon. And in case you were wondering where we were, not very far from where we started. Forest ain't that big, folks. Okay. Oh man, another guardian acorn. Are you kidding me? Oh, great, and I fell down the pit. Wonderful. I don't like picking up guardian acorns and stuff. Like, I don't like picking up guardian acorns because they're rarely helpful and they change the music, and the music is badass. Oh, I got 50 rupees. Sweet. No, stay away from me, you healthy food. Oh yeah, and that heart piece we also can't get until we have the power bracelet because we can't move skulls without it. Well, what do we have over here? Da-da-da-da-da-da! You picked the toadstool! As you hold it over your head, a mellow aroma flows into your nostrils. You know what? I can't make a joke that hasn't already been made about that sentence. Kill some moblins, and over here you'll see the chest that contains the Tail Key. We can't get it just yet, but we will soon, folks. Alright, go back through here. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Out of my road. Ah! New item, the Piece of Power, which looks suspiciously like a Triforce. It doubles the damage I do. And not only that, but it adds this really cool effect where if anything I hit flies across the screen and explodes. Huh. Oh yeah, and it makes me move faster too. Well, I'm pretty low on health, so we're gonna go in here. Yeah, remember that fountain from earlier? Well, it's actually a fairy fountain. And as in all Zelda games, fairies tend to restore your health. What I kind of like about this Zelda game is it only has half hearts and no quarter hearts or anything, so you kind of have to deal with, you know, only being able to hit twice till you're out of a heart, sometimes less. Alright, here we are out in the open. We're out of the forest now, but this music won't stop. Told you, I don't like this music. Ah, here we are, the witch's hut. And basically, to sum up what she says, if we give her the toadstool, she'll make magic powder for us. Ah, it has the sleepy toadstool, it does. We'll mix it up. Something in a jiffy, we will. Okay, that's a really hyperactive witch. And now we have the magic powder. Try sprinkling it on a variety. I don't know what spankling is, folks. But the magic powder has 1,000,001 uses. Lighting torches, I'll show you another one of them right over here. For those of you familiar with Zelda, these things can't be killed by the sword. They just kind of zap you for doing so. But if you do this, you can transform it into something you can actually talk to. I'm not going to try because even though I can talk to it, touching it still takes the heart away. Alright, now that we have the magic powder, if you remember, the raccoon said he's very sensitive to stuff like powders, so we're going to go try this stuff out on him. Alright, you think you can outsmart me, buddy? Well, we'll see about that. Oh, what the hell? Oh boy. Holy crap! Okay, he exploded and turned into Terran. That's creepy. And apparently eating toadstools raw turns you into raccoons. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how Nintendo and Legend of Zelda deals with drug use. Right over here we have the tail key! Oh, holy crap, it's my stalker! Take the tail key and go to the tail cave. Retrieve the instrument that is hidden there. Go now, the windfish is waiting. Hoot! That has got to be the creepiest thing ever. Alright, well, I'm going to cut... Well, no, actually, we've still got a lot of time on our hands. So we'll just leave the forest and make some preparations before heading into the tail cave. I'm trying to remember if there's anything I'm forgetting before we go there. Oh yeah, the one thing I haven't shown off yet. The phone booths. These connect to an old guy who lives in a house about a screen left of this one. His name's Old Man Ulrira, and you can ask him anything about the island. It's basically it's basically a feature they haven't added to pretty much any other Zelda game unless you count the fairies. It's a helpline. If you ever get lost in the game, you can use a phone booth and get directions. Of course, sometimes his hints are absolutely utterly useless at least until the end of the first level, his hints are absolutely useless. After that, they actually helped me get through the game pretty well. Okay, now you can see the shopkeeper has changed his wares a little bit since we were last in here. Last time he only had the shovel and the hearts and the shield. Now he's got bombs and a pretty goddamn expensive bow and arrow set. Now, as I said, we can actually steal from the shop, but I have no desire to be called thief in this playthrough, so we're going to buy some bombs. There's a secret in the first dungeon that requires you to have bombs in order to get it, so we're going to get as many as we can so I don't have to come back and do it later. And believe me, folks, 980 rupees sounds like a lot, but we won't need the bow and arrow until much later in the game. It's neat to have and all, and you can create a rocket launcher out of it, but we don't need it. Alright. This was the library that Old Man Ulrira was talking about. It has books and stuff, and in the DX version there's an extra book on a shelf up there that leads you to the color dungeon. Nothing special, we don't need it right now. In fact, it only really comes in useful once in this game and twice in DX. Over here, we will move past all of these Octoroks. I missed that rupee. Down the hole you go. And over here, we have the Tail Cave. What's this? Why, it looks like a keyhole. Awesome! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Level 1. The Tail Cave. And this is where we'll end this video, and I'll see you next time for the first level of Link's Awakening!